Yo, homies, as always, man, we back with the foolishness. Now, look, here's the crazy thing. I go to GameStop, try to return Last of Us 2. GameStop was not having it. Yo, it was the craziest thing. Yo, let me tell you guys what happened. Yo, as always, play my intro. As always, homies, look, if you guys are new to the channel, hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. And if you're new here, decide to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So look, here's the crazy part. You guys know I'm goofy. My channel is all about the foolishness, having a good time. So I said, you know what? I'm not using The Last of Us 2 anymore because I beat the game. I'm kind of done with it. Not what I expected. Overall, gameplay and stuff was fun, but not something that I need to keep in my collection, right? Kind of fair. Fair play, right? So I said, you know what? I got the GameStop edition because the Amazon one was going to get to me a little bit later. So as a content creator, I was like, you know what? I canceled Amazon and I was like, yo, let me get GameStop because they promised I can get it so many hours early. So I was like, all right, let me go to GameStop. I don't really shop at GameStop. Who shops at GameStop, right? I go there to GameStop. I'm in line. I got the mask on because you can't go in there without a mask. I go up to the guy. I'm very professional. I got my mask on, but I don't think he could know that I was smiling. I'm a goofy guy. You guys know I'm always having fun. So I said, I was very polite. So I said, hey man, how you doing? He was like, hello sir, how may I assist you? What do you need help with today? I said, man, I just want to return a copy of Last of Us 2. He was like, new or used? I was like, oh, brand new. I was like, you guys got some already returned? Yes, quite a few. We're not taking copies back at this time. And I was like, what do you mean? You're not taking copies back at this time? So he's telling me that they're not accepting Last of Us 2 returns. So at this, oh God, at this given moment, I'm just like, okay, can you explain to me why? I was like, look, he said, we cannot refund you your full amount. I said, whoa. I said, no, sir. Look, I don't really care about the full amount. I know usually if you buy a game within like 5 hours, you know what I'm saying, it loses value like a car. So I know if you try to return it, the game was $60, you can offer me like $29 or something like that, $39, you know, the price of a used game. So I said, look, sir, I'm a very humble guy. I'm a simple guy. You know what? Whatever you can give me, I'll take it. Anything that I can get back off of The Last of Us, I'm letting you guys know, right? Anything that I can get back off of The Last of Us is a dub. It's a dub right there. If I could get back $5, I'm like, oh, I saved $5, right? So he says to me, we can't return the game. I said, are you serious? Like at all? Like that's just how y'all rock it, that you can't get it back? I said, dang, fam. Yo, they not playing it. So he told me, he said, we've had a line of people returning their games. There was another dude that was next to me, was like, oh, you returning Last of Us 2, bro? I said, yeah, I'm returning it. I was like, you too? He was like, yeah, man. I didn't like the buff chick. I was like, okay, y'all know I'm goofy. That's not a fair point to return it. But at the same time, I was critiquing the game correctly and I finished the game. So I said, did you beat it? He was like, nah, I stopped when they made me player. I was like, oh, when you had the player? I said, okay. I was like, I got you. So one thing I noticed is if you love the game, enjoy what you bought. Okay? That's not what the type of person I am. I'm not going to tell you, don't get this because I say don't get it. No, I'm just giving you guys, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion on how I felt about the game, but we're going to feel differently. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us human beings at the end of the day. If you enjoy it, but decide to understand other people's perspectives, okay? So this had to be the funniest encounter that I've been in a really long time, given the fact that we're both still standing in line. So the guy goes through, calls the manager. The manager comes in. The manager looks at us and was like, get up out of here. Yo, the manager was not having it. The manager said, look, I'm sick and tired of it. Sony's not accepting any more returns on The Last of Us 2. So I said, Sony, I thought you guys were they were like, listen, it's higher ups, has nothing to do with us. We're not returning it. Now, if you would like, so I said, hold up, wait. So I said, look, can I trade this in towards another game? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't have another game in mind. I didn't know what I even wanted to trade it towards. But I didn't want to buy nothing else from GameStop, man. I didn't want to buy nothing else from GameStop. I was just looking like, bruh. So he said, look, we're not accepting Last of Us 2 copies, period. I said, period? That has to be against some rules and regulations. Has to be against something. You know what I'm saying? So the dude came out and he told us, he said, look, we understand what's going on. There's nothing wrong with the disc. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, for some people who might take this wrong in the comment section, you guys know me. I'm not going there to try to use GameStop or nothing. This is actually my first time returning something to GameStop in probably like 10 years, okay? So they don't even have I don't even have a GameStop reward card, okay? I usually shop online, especially as a content creator, get stuff early, download my stuff. You know, that's just how it goes. But GameStop has it to where you can trade in games and get a value back, okay? That's just normal. That's their regular retail spill. That's their whole shindig, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, why won't you guys let me return it? And I was like, you know what? I feel it's because of the things that's going on with The Last of Us, to where Sony or just Naughty Dog are trying to make sure that all the copies stay out, okay? So here's the thing. When you look at The Last of Us 2, right? When you look at The Last of Us 2, the review scores of it, everything's amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Awards ranking best PS4 game of 2020. Number 1 most discussed PS4 game of 2020. And it's the number 2 most shared game. Now, this is the number 1 most selling game of the PS4, so I understand what they're doing. You can see the critics' review are freaking amazing, which, you know, I don't really believe it, but that's not up to me to believe. So that's one thing that's going on right there, right? Now, as you guys can see, the user reviews are a lot different, and it's kind of like the mixed comments that I get in my comment section. And that's basically with people saying that they love the game. Now, like I said, if you love the game, bro, that's fine. No, I'm not telling you to hate the game. I wouldn't do that. I'm just expressing it's a YouTube video. Why people take YouTube videos so seriously? I'm not angry. I'm just having fun. I'm a goofy guy. Look at my channel. I'm hecka goofy, right? So you see the positive reviews, and it's around like 11,000 positive reviews. Mixed reviews are around 1,400, but the negative reviews really show how people really feel about this game. And what's so crazy about it is that it's not just people who just hate the game to hate the game. It's a lot of people who's changed their tone over the game. People that's just like, yo, this nothing like The Last of Us 1. What are you doing? Oh no, baby, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? So when you look at that, a lot of people are just like, they're stunned. They don't know what to do. They're shocked. They're just like, man, this is not what I signed up for. You know, so it's a lot of negative reviews. Now, this game is getting a lot of publicity because it's negative, it's positive, it's mixed. It's one of the best-selling games of all time for the PlayStation. It's insane. You know, it's being quoted as the game of the year, one of the best games ever made. So it's so many mixed reviews that everybody's up in the air. They're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, but if you come over here and you read these critics' reviews, it would make it seem like there's no way in God's given green earth you would not enjoy this game. They make it seem like everything about it is just so absolutely amazing. And what a lot of people are saying is that if you don't like it, then you're just somebody that hates the game. I don't think that's fair. I'm a very fair person. So if somebody gives you a critique and they're like, yo, bro, I'm not rocking with it. It's not kind of lit. It's not kind of like what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Not my spill. You should basically understand where somebody's coming from. You shouldn't just push them aside to be like, oh, you're a hater. Yeah, you should stop spreading negativity. I was like, what? How am I spreading negativity for giving you my personal opinion? And it wasn't even negative. You feel me? That's so crazy to me. So somebody said to me, they were like, yo, I actually love Abby. And I said, okay. They're like, how could you not love her? She plays with the dog. She plays fetch with the dog. Everything about Abby is just perfect for this game. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I got you. Sure. But the whole thing with GameStop, on just how I see what they're trying to do and what's going on, is a lot of us don't like GameStop. Okay, I for one just don't like to go there as much because I feel like I get hassled as much as GameStop. You know what I'm saying? I went up in there to review Last of Us. They told me, to return Last of Us. They told me no, I can't return it. So you know what? I'm not a person that's gonna argue. The other guy didn't get to return his copy either, and I didn't want to put my copy towards a game. So the thing about it is, I was like, I don't want to come back to GameStop to get a game because I usually get all my games offline, you know? So, and then especially like if people send me games. So I'm just like, all right, cool. So you know what? I was like, I'll give it to my sister. But then I was like, dang, there's crazy sex scenes and killing scenes in here. So my friend hasn't bought it. He's been holding out. So I told my friend that I'll give him my copy. And that's just it. I mean, I don't know if there's a multiplayer or anything going to be coming out for this, but if it is, I'll just take it back from my friend. He just want to play through it, so that's just what it comes down to, you know? It's just a lot of crazy stories about this game. I think it's absolutely funny. I think a lot of people are just mad defending the game, and a lot of people don't want to accept other people's opinions, but I'm a fair guy, man. Like, whenever you come here, I want people to enjoy my content, laugh, have a good time. It's just all laid back vibes, you know what I'm saying? So if you definitely enjoy it, if you have a good time here, that's all I ask for, bro. That's all I ask for. Don't take me too seriously. I might sound dramatic at the start, but it's part of my personality, you know? So GameStop says, nah, you can't return it. And it was a couple other people that's telling me that they're not accepting returns at this time. If you did purchase it, I would say off of PlayStation, if you downloaded it, I think they're giving you like a 14-day return if you call, but you got to be like pestering to, like, you know what I'm saying, them to like, hey, I can't take this back. But even PlayStation, when you call online, they're giving you a tough time taking the game back because they don't want you to actually return the game. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy to me. But if you have a return policy, my thing is this: if you have a return policy, I'm not a person that's gonna argue with you about your return policy, especially like with GameStop. I know GameStop, they've helped me out in my childhood days, so I'm just like, bro, we don't have beef, GameStop. You've helped me out back in the day when I was younger, running up here when I had to cut the grass to get my own money to try to run and buy some games and tell my parents like, yo, I got my game money, you know. At GameStop, I was like so happy. It was like, here's your game, pal. And I was running home all cheesing and stuff. But you know, I still hold you guys in the memory lock, okay? In the memory, in the back of my brain. I remember what you guys did for me as a kid. But as I got older, I kind of outgrew GameStop. A lot of the things that they do is really like scammy, but back then I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? They rob you on games. Like, games lose value quicker than a car. I was like, well, god dang, bro. As soon as you buy it, it's over, you know? So I've been having a lot of fun with just being goofy. So one thing you guys can expect from me, since I was forced to basically keep the game, I'll probably try to make a couple bit more videos, trolling videos or whatever that's going on. But I guess Sony's telling me, make the content out of the game that you decide to purchase. My friend should be coming up to pick up the game, I would say probably in a few days or so. So because he wants to play it, you know, so that's about it. So expect some more Last of Us content. I hope you guys have been enjoying it, man. It's been so much fun. It's been funny. It's been a roller coaster of freaking emotions. And I think I have something really interesting coming up for you guys. But as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, thank you guys so much. Leave a thumbs up. And I'm going to catch you guys later on the next video. Much love to you guys. Blessings and prosperities. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Stay safe out here, homies. And if you guys haven't turned on your notifications, what are you doing? Turn them on. I've been uploading like a maniac. All right, homies. Love you. Take care.